Hello and welcome to Nerdarchy for Nerds by Nerds. I'm Nerdarchist Ted, and tonight we're going to play some 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. Before we get into it, down in the description below, you can find a link to where you can find all these amazing people when they're not here gaming with us. So, as I said, we're going to play some 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. This is set in Under the Dome, our post-apocalyptic fantasy setting. This is, as you can read, session 12, our finale for this particular game, and we'll see how things go. Last session, betrayal has a sound, as the crack of steel where trust once stood, as the harsh that falls when even the powerful are reminded they can bleed. Riven was struck, the Thorn Mother, ancient, revered, untouchable, was challenged. In a city ruled by careful alliances and unspoken laws, someone dared to reach for the heart of power and squeeze. Wounded but unbroken, the Thorn Mother made her decree. She would honor her bargain. She would open the path to another dome, but not while a knife still lurked in the shadows. Find the one who dared move against her. Bring them low. 3 names were offered, each heavy with influence, each dangerous in their own way. Archivist Primus Elwyn Mar, Keeper of the Forbidden Truths, Magister Thalra Vex, whose ambitions coil like serpents beneath silk words, and Lord Calrix Vanth, Primary Architect, Master of Stone, Domes, and the possible future of the city itself. You scattered into the city like sparks from a flame. Secrets were pried loose, lies were tested, patterns emerged where none wished there to be seen. And when the threads were finally drawn together, when the last excuse fell apart under its own weight, the truth stood naked and undeniable. All paths led to one name, Lord Calrix Vanth. And now as the city holds its breath, the Thorn Mother watches with eyes older than memory. The question is no longer who is guilty, but what price will be paid by an architect of the world exposed as its betrayer. It is known the suspect sought after Calrix is now on the move. But Balaria does not panic. And to some extent, kind of terrifies you. People pause mid-step, frown, then continue. Conversations repeat themselves. Street criers forget the end of their own sentences. A mother calls a child by the wrong name, but does not seem to notice. You yourselves' minds feel fuzzy. Details seem to slip away. Momentarily. And though you try, you bring your mind back to focus. As you do so, some memories slip in that don't appear to be yours. Balaria is remembering something it was never meant to share. You find yourselves drawn together again, the 6 of you meeting with the Thorn Mother. She shakes her head as the lot of you all seem to lose focus. Memories drift in and out. Some things you've done here in Balaria, but it's as if you're getting it from another perspective. Memories drift in and out. Rill, go ahead and give me an Arcana check with advantage.
Sweet. Let me just find my D20. It seems to be hiding from me. Boosh. 17.
So, Rill's face kind of goes a little white. Given your ties to the unspoken organization, at least unspoken by you guys, we've mentioned it. It's called a Forgotten Thought. Rill, you know of something that some of the higher members of the Thought have vied to gain better control of the rabble of the city. It's called the Nemesine Protocol. It's supposed to not only alter the minds of those in the city, but offer a little bit of static control as well. But it was deemed unethical, almost downright evil by many, never made it out of development, or so was believed. But the rumors that you had heard about it are basically these kind of symptoms, these kind of effects. And without a doubt, you can be assured that Kaelrix, who has access to a lot of things within the Forgotten Thought, uh, now fully believes he's being hunted. This could be an easy fallback plan for him. What do you do?
Immediately explain all of that to the rest of the party.
So real leaving out everything but the organization, talks about this pneumatic device built into the core of the city, heavily laden with uh, powerful enchantments, complementing by the fact that Calic Vanth is an enchanter as well, fits very well into his mindset, and as an intellectual, very probably had a backup plan already in motion, so that as soon as the investigation into him got underway, he was already moving in this direction.
So, real quick, did we decide last time that it was the two that were in cahoots with each other?
No, all the evidence pointed to this guy.
Okay.
So, we know who hurt the Thorn Mother and who is the knife in the proverbial back. So, is she here?
Yes.
So, now that you know, what do you want us to do about it?
Bring him down, bring him low, bring him to me or me to him.
Well, I'm sure bringing you to him would be relatively simple, since Rill and I were able to get in so easily.
Well, if he is at this device, perhaps there are other obstacles in our way that, in and of itself, would present a challenge. If this gentleman is the planner you say he is, it is not a guaranteed walk in and say you're under arrest, especially since none of us actually hold sway. I'm sure if we were to contact Riven, we could gather some situations, gather some aid, but if this is a untested device, I don't know if time is necessarily on our side.
Well, we do have the rock.
We do.
Somebody could run out and let him know.
Yeah. I'll go do that. I have the rock in my bag, so
Sure.
yeah, just fill in Riven on everything that we know at this point. Like, we're not hiding stuff from him. Like, even if we wanted to, I'm not sure we could. So,
as you go outside, the Thorn Mother's words about not knowing how much time there is, that fills in a little bit of extra knowledge, or at least tips Rill's brain into another layer to this device. The fact that it was untested and unfinished Um, if it isn't finished and it's still moving, still ongoing, there's no idea what kind of permanent or long-term damage could be done to the citizenry if it's not checked.
All right, so I make it a point to mention that we really need to do this quickly. I'm like kind of worried about it. I'm like wearing a groove in the floor, just preoccupied, as it were.
The conversation takes slightly longer than it should, even as you are pacing every so often. In everything that you're doing, all of you, there's just a moment where you just slip out of sentence, out of thought. Whatever it is that you're doing, your focus is gone. All thought of whatever it is that you were trying to do stops, and you have to like mentally kick yourself back into gear, and it's a little mental hiccup.
Rill hates that. Rill really hates that. Rill has gone from nervous to full-on vigilant.
So let me know whenever I come back from letting Riven know.
Yeah, by all means. So you've delivered the message. He responds. I will see what I can do. Gives you a probable location for where this device could possibly be if it was something that Calrix would have access to.
Okay. So
there's definitely a note of tension in his voice when he responds.
So Riven knows, and he said that this device might very well be at location.
Insert location here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's towards the middle of the city. Not in the industrial center, but it's not up where the nobles would be. It's actually down on the ground level, but it's probably going to take you a couple hours to get there.
Toward the middle of the city. Not necessarily in the industrial district, not where the nobles would be. It would probably take us a couple hours to get there.
Perfect.
If Riven knows where it is, why doesn't he just go handle it?
It's an excellent question. Maybe it's more public, or he doesn't want it to risk becoming public. We're a bunch of nobodies. If we make a political move, who cares? But if he does...
Give me an insight check, Dave.
I was thinking more like cannon fodder. That's a 21.
So the last time you spoke with Riven was after was right before he teleported away. He was basically caught off guard by this guy just a short time ago, and he was caught in an area of anti-magic, fully unprepared, with truly untested allies. It's possible that he is literally running scared at the moment. Somebody who is used to a significant amount of power, and it almost was just swept away without anything to stop it. Sure, there is the element of you guys being cannon fodder. You can deal with this, all the better. If not, other agents could be on the move. He says he's going to send assistance, towards the locations it could possibly be. But But yeah, he's not going himself, and you suspect that it's because he's not willing to put himself in harm's way for this.
Well, with all due respect, dear, fodder or water, a cannon can sink a ship. So what do we say? Do we like the idea of being a cannon? I imagine I already know Jelena's answer.
Well, if we don't want to walk to the next dome, I guess we gotta do what we gotta do.
The Thorn Mother says, I will certainly assist. I can bring my considerable powers to bear.
Well, I presumed you were coming with us if we were trying to take you to him. After all, that's what you asked for, right?
So I guess we'll head out into the area where we think it could be.
Discreetly.
Very discreetly.
Very discreetly.
So the city itself is an actual chaos zone. Not by, people running around screaming, in combat, looting, but just being in the way. Everything is taking a lot longer. And as you're moving through, being around so many people, memories drift in and out as you bump into this person or that person. One of their memories slips into your brain, or slips into your vision, I should say. And it seems like physical contact is what is making this happen. So even as you bump into each other, moving about, creates this type of effect as well. And the first handful of times it gets a little unsettling, and of course slows your progress down. You eventually are able to, put forth a little bit of a mental barrier against it and continue moving despite what is going on. But it's beginning to wear away at your mental faculties. I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw.
But charming or where's my counter spells?
18.
Yeah, first we make that roll.
22.
I think I'm going to turn in my inspiration already.
I also
Nice.
got 18.
Nat 20, but with my amazing +1, 21.
Hey!
I think I'm also gonna turn in my inspiration.
So I'm going to take that 13 and turn it into a 17.
All right.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take the 12 I rolled and turn it into a 19 plus 1, 20.
All right. So you all pass. You feel this protocol, this Nemesine protocol, wearing away your thoughts, and you feel like, you fought off like it's its primary attack. It would have definitely messed with some of your mental faculties, moving into, the next zone.
By any chance, is this like a charmed or frightened condition that's being applied or no?
No, it's not a charm, it's not a frightened. It's like, are you getting mentally exhausted through this process?
I just gotta ask every time, something happens.
Of course.
It's like counter charm gonna be used for or no?
I feel like this might be a Hulk situation with Doris. It's like the secret is I'm always mentally exhausted.
Right, but this was going to have mechanical penalties should you get into it.
Man.
So pushing through the city into the archive quarter, it is quite a lot of issues that you've dealt with. A lot of weird visions, memories that aren't yours, that you've had to fight through. You're sorry, trying to jump to two different spots on my notes. As you get into the archive quarter, the mnemonic protocol or Nemesine protocol begins to kind of pulse, and as opposed to just kind of having wandering memories, the concept of you guys moving in this direction seems to have been extracted by whatever this device is, and citizens are kind of moving and getting in your way. They don't look like they're doing it consciously, but they'll just like kind of stop and have a meaningless conversation with the people around them, and it seems to be like furthering your delay as you kind of like, oh well, let me go around this building, or let me do this, and it seems to keep happening. And after a couple of times you realize like it's purposely trying to keep you away from this device. So what skill are you guys looking to do? You're gonna just shove past? You're gonna try and sneak around? You're gonna use some kind of spell to like bypass an area? You guys tell me. What are you doing?
Can I try to assist other people?
Okay.
I would like to use my new acrobatic movement feature that I have as a monk to essentially like Naruto sprint across the walls, like leaping along the walls of buildings, kind of like off the side. And I want to get a good vantage so that way I can see the best path and kind of communicate it to the others.
Yeah, so if you're looking for the best path, why don't you give me because of your using this ability, why don't you give me a perception check with advantage?
Awesome. So, 19 and 23. Let's go with 23.
Okay. So you're able to find a decent path if the party is able to follow. What's anybody else doing?
So basically, we're just trying to make it through these crowds because everyone's kind of befuddled.
Yes. It might not necessarily be befuddled. It might very well be like they're being controlled and forced into your path to slow you down or stop you entirely. You're not really sure.
Can I use investigation to discern patterns to their movements to try and figure out the best way through?
Absolutely, go for it.
26.
Nice. Anybody else?
Yeah, it's the only thing I could, in my head, make it feel like a work where the number's actually useful. I'm going to semi-intimidate my way through,
Sure.
using, my minor illusion, just kind of like, get out of here or something,
Sure.
Alright, let's roll it up. 18.
There you go. Alright, Will, Jelena, Kane.
I would like to sing out loud and mentally, very off key and annoyingly, to try to block everything from listening to my head as I walk through.
You're gonna cast
No
this.
idea.
You're gonna perform.
I guess.
All right.
It's like a negative performance.
Let's give it a performance.
So I get a dirty 20.
All right. So you purposefully sing off key to get people broken out of this pattern and shuffle out of your way.
Epic.
Do you
Real
have the
Kane?
words for this hymn?
Absolutely not right now.
Baby shark. Doo, doo, doo.
She'd probably be singing
I don't
about
think it's that one.
fires.
I
Yeah.
don't know what. I'm thinking of Ludacris's Move. If you guys know the lyrics, I'm not saying that online.
Hee hee.
Not Fireball by Pitbull.
Can I do Arcana to try and like interfere with the signals that we're getting that are interfering with us?
Sure.
Great. Like, I wouldn't ask if I were not specifically trained in this exact thing.
Sure.
18.
All right. So you basically connect to what you have been trained in regards to the flow of magic, and at times needing to interfere with it. So you basically like kind of emit an anti-pulse, if you will, and those that are being guided or controlled by this thing, as you approach, like they seem to kind of shake off their head and move out of the way as you continue through. Last but not least, how about you, Kane?
Well, I was going to do intimidation, but Carlos beat me to it, so I guess I'll do something different. I know, but I just want to do something different, so it's not just a repeat. So I'm going to use athletics instead of just barging my way through people. Just kind of bull rush my way through. Roll. So that is a 28.
28. So you basically just barrel through a crowd of people. Whatever memories that these, commoners or workers have, doesn't matter to you. You're just focused on, I must get to where I must get to.
They shouldn't have been standing in my way.
Before too long, the lot of you have dived, further into the archive quarter to where, you're told, within the civic vault is where this, chamber is expected to be.
What is the civic vault?
So here is a room, a building that would house a lot of like the boring paperwork and that kind of stuff. But there's also areas that Rill's organization uses. That is kind of like the basement chambers, if you will. Not a lot of people here would know about it, but because Rill as a member has been down into the lower chambers before for certain missions.
Real.
How heavily guarded is this place?
So there are a handful of guards that are kind of like standing at the door, but as Rill approaches, like they kind of look back and forth to each other and then to him, and then to a lot of you, with a concerned but curious look on their face.
I feel like the wisest thing here is to follow Rill's lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so I'm just gonna come in and act like this is a run-of-the-mill mission and like I'm supposed to be here. Like...
Who are... And they just kind of like point to the the group that you're with.
All
right, mate, let me-
minor illusion like cuffs on me.
All right, mate, let me level with you for a second. You know what's gonna happen if I tell you. You're not gonna remember it anyway. You might as well just not ask in the first place.
Give me a persuasion check.
Shit. That was not about my persuasion check. That was about me almost spilling my drink. I have got a 19 on the die.
Nice. So, they kind of step to the side and purposefully look in opposite directions away from the door.
Hell yeah. So we go in.
So, as you step into the civic vault, here, it's like a hall of records. There's a handful of offices. There's a number of, boring places. But at the back of the building, there is like a secret, staircase. Looks like it's supposed to be a closet. And there is, in fact, things in there that, cleaning supplies and whatever have you. But if you push a certain stone, stairway reveals itself. You've probably done this, a dozen times or more. And maybe even more than that, that you just don't remember. But you've been here before. You know where to go.
I'm like humming "We Are the Men in Black" on my way up the stairs.
You move through chambers that the rest of you, who, again, each of your domes look so vastly different than Balaria. But stepping into the Civic Vault is just like as if you stepped into like the Nobles area. Everything in here is clean and uniform, utterly alien and out of place down here, with, as the Nobles call it, the rabble. The building is absolutely bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. It looks probably like a 20 by 20 or 30 by 30, stone building that blends in with everything else. But once you step inside, any of the wind, any of the bustle of the city, even the machinery that is not too far away is drowned out, is gone. The silence that hits your ears as you step in, it's a little unnerving at first. You're used to it, but it's not something that like you thought like, oh, I need to warn you about, because it's not any actual thing to worry. It's just a little unnerving when it happens at first, being cut off from the weather, the sound of the city. You move through the clean hallways towards this room. You descend down the stone stairs, and the pattern continues. Clean stone walls, clean floors. Down here, there's a number of areas that you need specific permissions to get into. There's missions that you've probably done that have required a higher up to trace a sigil on a doorway. But if this is being done down here, then it's gonna be in one of those secure rooms. But sorry, my brain is getting fogged. Maybe I'm hitting my own protocol. So what are you going to do to find the correct room, knowing that down here there's a lot of private access only?
I am open to suggestions.
Is real familiar with any of the people that has said private
Clearance?
access? Yeah.
I am sure that if I was, I don't know it now.
Hmm.
So we need to find a unwilling volunteer and make them volunteer?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, honestly, it is a little bit, yeah.
And if they're unwilling, let's make them willing. Yeah.
So the
But
Thorn Mother's like,
problem,
are
the
you
problem is
are you
knowing
saying-
who to go for.
are you saying that one of us should like open our minds to the device, or are you suggesting something else?
We're suggesting finding someone with the clearance and making them let us in.
Would it not be easier just to follow the magic? Could we detect for its pulse? And obviously should be stronger down here, yes?
I mean, if that's an option, I'll cast Detect Magic.
So Buzz casts Detect Magic, and kind of radiating through the walls every so often, you see this pulse go out. It only hits at the edges of your vision before kind of washing over you and your allies in a faint wave. It's a little bit of bluish purple light as it hits. This is when things get a little bit fuzzy. As it kind of sinks in, you can kind of like steel your mind against it a little bit easier. Give me a perception with intelligence. Let's see how well you do following the magic.
All right. That's going to be a 19.
So using the detect magic, you begin to wend your way through these chambers. Your stone or your foot falls on the stone, sound as everyone seems to hold their breath. Eventually you round the corner, and in a large open room, there's no massive engine. You see a ring of Balarium filaments, suspended crystalline nodes, and a physical pulse driving out from the center. The device is beautiful. The air itself hums with familiarity. Looking upon the device, all of you feel connected. Pain seems to wash away. The anger that you're feeling at Kelrick's, that situation, seems to fade. You see the man that you're seeking stands on a dais at the back of the room. His face is calm, certain, almost, kind as he smiles. Looks out at the lot of you. So this is who comes after me. You think that this is the better way? When you serve Riven, terrifies people into order. You see what that causes. He points to the tall woman behind you. That one binds them with need. see where her experiments go. He points up to the city above. What I offer is quieter, easier. A city that once was best for it. No riots, no chaos, no burnings. And they will think that they are free. And his smile is absolutely sincere.
You know what? Buzz does not like this guy at all. This guy is a real jerk. I want to pull a vial of acid out of my pouch
Sure.
and catapult it at his face.
Okay.
That's what we're
It's,
rolling this shit an hour later.
That's a deck save.
Wow, deck save. Oh, and me without dice ready. I apologize.
No worries.
Oh my word. He fails.
Nice. Thanks, dude. So I don't know how you want to handle this, Ted. The spell itself does 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I don't know how you want to resolve acid.
Well, I mean, I would do the damage to the vial of acid. It wouldn't be escalated.
Okay. So 22 bludgeoning and oh my god, 2 points of acid damage. That's right, baby. Burn, baby, burn. Really, really slowly.
It's like one of those really thick vials that just like conked him on the head.
Mostly, yeah. Like it just like cracked a little bit and leaked a little out onto him.
The vial itself is still fine. It hit him in the forehead. Are you
Jesus Christ!
are you seeking a physical confrontation? I'll let you know that I'm the only one that knows how this device works. You slay me, it's just going to continue doing what it's doing. But if combat is what you wish, then I will abide.
Never met our artificer.
So,
Good at tinkering with things.
so the problem is you're the only one that knows this thing.
Indeed, Riven was too much of a coward to make it happen. Georite thought that it did not get him closer to his goals.
Seeley, guys, I need you to stall for time for me for a minute. I need to check my character abilities. I want to see if I can pull this out of his head.
I'm pretty sure we can disable this device.
So I literally talked to this dude saying like, what makes you think you're the only one that knows what's going on here?
What makes me think that the device that I made, I'm the only one that knows how it works? Is that really the question you're asking me?
Indeed. Who'd say other people can't figure it out?
Oh, I'm certain in time someone could figure it out. But if left unchecked for too long, it could create all kinds of problems. And if you're gonna just kill me, then by all means, why don't I let things haste? And he reaches over, and one of the nodes that's kind of hanging there starts to chime.
I cannot excise a thought from his head. All of these are combat abilities. I don't know why I picked this class.
Roll initiative.
Oh,
Right?
that's why I picked this class.
I literally, so my I was just gonna like playfully inquire him, but he's like, oh, I'm like, well, brother, now you're asking for it. 19 for me.
3.
Do you need to go first or more ahead, Dave, or?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Only reason I'm asking is because like I could swap initiatives with somebody, and I figure no one's gonna get lower than a 3, so I figure I ask. Or if Bonnie, if you want to switch.
I think you going before me is better because you can get, if nothing else, you can give out bardic inspiration.
Sure. I think we're locked in, if that's the case.
Besides, like when he starts talking about the machine, I think one of the reasons why I'm so slow on the draw is because I started looking at his arcane device, Ted, and trying to see if I can figure it out.
All right, Carlos, Hannibal, what are you doing?
Yeah, first things first, we're gonna give out some inspiration. I feel like it can definitely be used right now. I'm giving it to Punchy Man. With a great sword. Give me 5 seconds, I'll remember your name. Kane. Thank you,
Oh,
thank you.
you said Punchy. I thought you were talking about the Dolores.
Yeah, for 5 seconds too, yeah. So yes, you have a bardic inspiration. Use it well. Also, for my main action, I'm going to be casting calm emotions on him. Say, dude, come on, man. You don't want to do any of this stuff, right? He's got to make charisma save 17.
Is this a charm effect?
Indeed.
All right, he laughs at your spell.
Like, come on.
How rude.
I learned. I
Jezi?
spent all summer learning that. I'm gonna then move. I'm then gonna move.
Jezi, Tate, you guys both have an 18. Who of you?
Wait.
Who of you wants to go first?
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I have other things. I'm gonna move.
Oh, my apologies.
I'm gonna move in such a way where, like, in case he wants to blast me, it's not gonna hit everybody else.
Sure.
And that's my turn.
All right, Jezi, Tate, you guys both have the same initiative. Who wants to go first?
Allotting for me to go first.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna try to kind of sneak over to the side. Since I haven't been talking, I'm just gonna pretend like he don't see me, and I'm gonna kind of sneak to a corner in the event that I might be able to start a fire and blow some stuff up. Do you want me to roll stealth?
It's not necessary. You know,
Okay.
there's. If you want to use your action to go stealthy, then sure. If you are just trying to be unobserved, that's not going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna happen.
Like unless
Well-
you're actually using your action to stealth.
Yeah, I'll try to use my action.
Okay.
Well, we'll see here. What armor am I even in? Oh. Sorry, my vision's not that great. I don't even know what armor I'm in. Oh, ring mail. Okay, cool. Is that disadvantage or no?
I don't believe so.
Oh yeah, it says I have disadvantage.
If
Oh,
it's
well, there you
heavy,
go.
it definitely is.
It's fine. We just rolled twice. Alright, the lowest is a 16.
Okay. You are attempting to stealth.
Snarky.
Alright, is that all you're doing? Do you have something to do with your bonus action?
Oh, that's it.
Alright, what are you doing there, Kane?
Kane's charging right in, of course.
Alright. Charge
I
away.
guess. Alright, a 13 to hit?
13 is going to miss.
Alright, we'll try again then. I'm sure 23 hits.
23 certainly hits.
Ten damage. 10 slashing damage.
I just want to note, Kane, the inspiration's a D8. In case you
Oh
need it.
yeah, I forgot about that. I always forget I always have that.
It's all good.
Oh well. Use an extra. No, my luck.
Alright,
I'll miss another
does that
one.
end your turn?
Yes.
Does that end? Alright, Rill, you're up.
Great. Let's stealth as a bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, no, I lied. Let's veil step as a bonus action.
Okay. And what does Veil Step do?
I was, however, seen at the beginning of my turn, so I am not invisible because of this.
Okay.
But I become momentarily undetectable, and that is just what I am going to do this turn. I will sneak attack next round.
Okay, so you move into position.
I'm
Is that in
gonna
your-
I'm gonna move so he can't like see me. Cause it's like me, I step behind a pillar, and then next round I won't be behind the pillar anymore, and he won't know where I am. Is what I'm seeing going on here. That is my plan.
So Bobby, you are on deck. I'm trying to find my stuff. Give me just a second.
Yeah, no worries. Well, I know one thing that won't take any rolls or anything is Doris immediately will turn to Buzz when it's her turn and just say, "Dear, can you figure out how that machine works? You're very good with machines."
Ready to what are we working on it?
And then what I do next will depend on a question that I have for Ted, but I'm gonna wait.
All right, so he looks to Kane. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
$19.
19. So, with the power of this device, you feel his thoughts penetrate into your mind, and it fills your vision with, rage and hatred. And he attempts to, instead of directing that at him, at your allies, but you manage to shrug it off.
By any chance, would that be a charmed effect?
It is.
Alright, that's good to know, because as a reaction, I can give someone advantage against those saves.
Okay.
Just want to make sure,
Sure.
But I gotta be within 30 feet of them. That's the caveat.
Sure. Bobby, you're up.
So, question. Is Buzz currently close enough to the machine to figure out how it works? Or is it something that, he needs to be closer?
I mean, he can move and get close enough to it to start looking at it, but it's not going to be resolved in one action.
Okay. Then in that case, I will pull out some of my subclass features as a Way of the Shattered Flow monk. Embracing the chaos storms and their energy. I will spend a key point to teleport behind is it Velrex?
Oryx.
Sorry, you cut out. You said it.
Bad guys, Rex.
I'm sorry, you still cut out. Kalerex, thank you.
Kalerex is the bad guy.
Kalerex, okay, thank you. So I'm going to teleport behind Kalerex, and unarmed strike.
Sure.
And it's made with advantage because I teleported behind him. So.
Well,
Oh my gosh, I got a nat 20 on my first roll. I can't do better than that. For 28.
nice.
And I would also
That certainly hits.
like to spend a key point to inflict a fracture. So the fracture thing I would like to choose is the creature has disadvantage on concentration checks for 1 minute or until healed. So,
Okay.
and for damage,
Is that a save or is that just automatically happen?
it just automatically happens as part of the class. When I spend a key point, I choose one of these wild things to happen. So I'm in his mind causing chaos to happen. As I cause a fracture in his mind. Oh wait, I should roll on D&D Beyond now that I got this working. So let's see. I'm gonna roll my damage twice. So that's that plus. So 13 plus 17 is 30. Is that right?
17 plus 30 is 30, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do 30 damage. Which is wild. And that's that. I have a bonus action still, I believe, or was my teleport my bonus action? Let me look.
Teleport was a
It's a
bonus.
bonus action, yeah. So I spent 2 key points. I think I did pretty good for 2 key points. I'm good. So yeah, and then she turns to Buzz and just shouts, "Tia, now go!" And that's
All right. Buzz, you're up.
I will cast haste on myself,
Okay.
and I will rush over to the machine, getting anyone between me and the mage, if possible. So I get an extra action which can be utilized. So I'm just going to use that to try and analyze the machine and figure it out.
All right, so give me a couple of Arcana checks. That's what you're doing with your 2 actions.
Well, one was to cast a spell, so it'd only be 1.
Ah, okay. Okay.
But
You'll
going
get 2
forward,
extra.
I just figured,
Right.
well, that's not very good. And I've used my inspiration. Well, that was an 11, and I don't feel like it's worth it trying to make go up.
Can I give him my inspiration when I shouted at him?
Sure.
I do that.
I mean, you guys can always, your individual inspirations can always be, shared amongst the table.
All right. That's a 14, and that's a bit better, so I will use Flashy Genius to turn it to an 18.
All right, so you're beginning to learn, but 18 is still not getting you there.
Okay, perfect.
Top of the order.
I rolled a 6, so...
Hey. Hannibal, you're up.
Okay. Although I may not be in anyone's spaces, I want to stay within 30 feet of Kelrex because all the melee fighters seem to be within kissing distance between him. So I want to stay within 30 feet. Seems like the
Sure.
logical thing to After that, after I then moved up there, I am then going to do a let's see, Dissonant Whispers at level 2. It's going to be a Wisdom save. 17.
Yeah, that's pretty up there.
I figured. Which is fine. I didn't really want him to move too much, considering. I mean, he moved good, but I want to stay within 30 feet, you know? He's going to take
28.
Yeah. He's an Archmage. I mean, I figure a Wisdom save would be good enough, right? 11 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And I believe. I don't think I have any bonus. Oh, duh, I do have a bonus action. I'm gonna give inspiration to Buzz. Be like, hey, keep at it, buddy. You got it. And that's gonna be my turn.
Jezi, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Kane. So he'll get a +2 bonus to his AC. And then I'm trying to figure this out. I would like to try to cast Detect Thoughts to try to help Buzz with the machine.
You
I
can't
want
do
to
Shield of
cast it.
Faith.
Oh, really?
They're both spells.
They're both level
Oh,
spells.
this is a bonus action though.
Yeah, but that part doesn't matter. You can't cast you can't use 2 spell slots in the same turn.
But you can use a cantrip and a bonus action spell.
That's fine.
Yep.
Let me see if I got any good cantrips here. Okay. So I'm also going to cast Guidance on Buzz. So he'll get a 1d4 on ability checks. On a chosen skill.
Between guidance and bardic inspiration and whatever inspiration people want to give up, I think we're good there.
Okay. Does that end your turn? Jelena?
Given she muted, I'm going to.
Oh, no, that was it. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. Kane, you're up.
I'm in the same room and I still didn't know.
My passive is
Alright.
pretty high.
Let's try this again. Alright. Swing. And we're gonna roll the D8 on that one. Well, that didn't help. So I guess that one misses. Alright, so second hit, 16 to hit.
16 is gonna miss.
Alright then.
This guy is apparently far more nimble than you were expecting him to be. Rill, that brings you up.
Okay, Ted, buckle up. I'm about to be a pain in the butt.
Sure.
I've got Dirty 20 to hit for 43 damage, first of all.
Okay.
And then I want to see if you'll let me use Memory Knife to do something slightly off book. I don't want to erase a sliver of his memory. I want to steal it.
All right. So I'm gonna be the reverse pain in the butt.
Okay,
And
let's go.
As you go to slip your, are you using a short sword? I imagine.
Dagger.
Dagger. As you go to slip the dagger into that soft spot that you know so very well, despite the fact that you are invisible, a plane of energy comes up and intercepts your dagger as you cast shield, and your dirty 20 misses.
Oh, yes, let's go. All right, how many times can he do that? I'm like going through the numbers in my head. I love this combat. Let's go in turn.
All right. So he kind of turns and looks at you for just a moment and just shakes his head. Gestures around at the lot of you. Looks to Hannibal, who kind of started all of this, and kind of was like, well,
I started. I just asked him a question.
You in fact did. You had said that oh, you're so coy and smart that you don't think we can figure this out. And he begins to conjure green energy into his hand. I need a dexterity saving throw from you, sir.
That's fine. Despite being pretty proficient in it and having a +9, I rolled a 2. So I'm 11. Right?
All right. Does anyone want to turn in their inspiration?
I don't have it. And
I do. You can have mine.
I mean,
Well, let me ask you this question, Hannibal. What is your max hit points?
66.
66. So,
that's a decision.
yeah, this is not going to go well. Are you sure somebody doesn't want to turn in that inspiration?
You can have mine.
Okay.
Roll well, sir.
Okay, let me enlarge my screen because I've been rolling in like a tiny window. Let me make it bigger, block everybody else so the virtual dice have more space to roll. Okay, that's significantly better. Is 18 okay?
18 just succeeds. So a blast of green energy shoots out of his hand and nukes the wall behind you for 85 points of force damage.
Yeah, I mean, as an artificer with a +8 to Arcana, do I know that was disintegrate?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit! That's disintegrate!
I don't even need to have it on my spell list to know. That disintegrated that.
All right, Doris, you're up.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Okay. That's wild. So I'm gonna try to hit him again. What's an unarmed strike? Please.
Yo, you should stun and fist his ass.
26. That's what I was gonna do. So I have 26 as my to hit.
Okay, 26 hits.
I would like to Can that actually be used to grapple?
Well, you can attempt to either grapple or damage. I don't think you get to do both.
Okay. Because my thought was, I have spellcasters in my party, right? You tell me if I'm wrong, Ted, but I feel like it's fair to assume that, like, I know that, like, verbal and somatic components are part of spellcasting.
Yep.
So I want to try to stop him from performing those, essentially.
So in order to do that, it takes 2 rounds.
Okay.
Yo, you know what was stopping him from doing that? Stunning him.
But then he gets to save versus it.
Because you have to grapple and then incapacitate.
Gotcha. Okay. I think I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and stunning strike him.
Okay.
Oh, you're a monkey. You got like 50 attacks. How many key points you got? He's got to find one of these.
I have as many as I have levels. I've used 2 at this point out of 9.
Well,
that's 17.
And my DC is... So I have to find stunning strike on here. 15.
Right.
So he
Fast.
succeeds.
Yep.
Okay. So I would like to shout at the Thorn Mother, can you bind him? Or keep him quiet? Or both. Preferably both.
I totally flunked and did not put her in here. I apologize.
he's off taking a vacay, you know?
Maybe she was just...
too many.
She's just on the sideline, just clapping. You guys are doing great.
Why does she have a bucket of popcorn?
what I'm going to say happened, thematically or cinematically. There were more spells, and that he was taking, legendary actions, and she was countering his magic.
Okay. Okay. So that's what I asked her to do, and then I guess since I did hit him and I stunning strike, I don't know if I have to declare this ahead, but can I impose another of my fractures or no? Do I have to declare that ahead?
I'm not. It's been a while since I created that one. What is the wording on it?
So when you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can spend 1 key point to inflict a fracture, which lasts for 1 minute or until healed. The fracture causes one of the following, and I can have up to 2 fractures active at once. And then
I would say you could. You mean it's expending a resource. I don't see why you couldn't layer it. You just couldn't do it twice with 1 hit. But
okay. In that case, I would like to inflict the ability where he can't move, or he'll take a D8 force damage.
Okay.
So, that will be that, and then I am done.
But you get a bunch of attacks. You're a
No,
monk.
because I use. Oh wait, I do have a bonus still. I'm sorry.
Well, you also have to tell me. You also have to tell me what your damage was, because while he
right.
resisted being stunned, you still injured him.
You get 2 attacks normally. That's not even your bonus action.
12. Okay, I'm sorry. I do have a bonus action still to use.
No, you have another attack. You're a monk.
Attack.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're a monk. You have extra attack.
Oh, you're right. I didn't do that last time either. I'm bad at playing monks, guys. FYI.
We hardly noticed.
28, natural 20. Oh my god. Okay. Let's
If
go.
there was a time to get it, here it is, baby.
So there, and there. So 14 plus 60, 30 again. Oh my gosh, that's wild. Okay. I want to try stunning strike again. Let's go. I'm gonna burn through my key points in like 1 round.
19.
Yeah, that works. And let's go for my bonus action, which is Flurry of Blows. So Flurry of Blows, I attack 2 more times, right?
Yep.
So
Give it to him.
Dirty 20 to hit.
30-20 will hit.
All right. 6 damage and stunning strike again. Let's go.
That's a 24.
Yeah. Gosh, this guy's hardy.
Yeah.
I'm just rolling well.
Yeah.
It's all right. Make him use all of his good rolls.
27. I was 1 shy of a nat 20 again. Wow, I'm rolling really well now. And 11 damage. And when I use my Flurry of Blows, one of my special features lets me do Unravelable Movement, Reality Slip, or Time Lagged. So I'm going to say Reality Slip so he can't use reactions until the end of his next turn.
Okay.
And that is my whole round now. Because I'm pretty sure if I move away, he's gonna... Wait, no, he can't take reactions. I'm moving out of there. I'm getting out of there. I want to run over to where the Thorn Mother is. Next to her.
Right.
That's my round.
She, so first off, you bloodied him this round. And she begins to grow vines underneath his feet. Buzz, you're up.
All right. I go to work on the machine, trying to figure it out and disable it if possible.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Can I pull out my tinker tools and try and analyze it?
Sure.
All right, so ooh, that roll stunk. So that is a 14, 18. Thank you for the oh, I have Bardic Inspiration too.
Indeed.
Yeah, got it.
I used the guidance. What is that? Is that a die 8?
Yes.
All right, so we're at an 18. Oh, are you kidding me? 19, and I guess I'll pump it up to a 23. I rolled a 2. I got a 23 off of a 2.
You got a 23 off of a 2. Holy crap, dude.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
I mean, it was pretty resource intensive, though.
So with the 23, you have, gotten the first step in. You are learning how this thing works, and it is taking, quite a lot to understand. But because you are in, your DC is now lowered a little bit. But it is a very, very complex machine. It's like handing somebody who has never used a computer before a computer, and you're somehow figuring it out.
Piece of cake. All right. So that was my first action. And I guess then I'll try, taking those puzzle pieces and slapping them together using my Arcana. Oh, these dice hate me. Well, that's a 13.
All right. You're working through the layers, but you're not there yet. We're back up to Hannibal, if you're done.
I am done. Yep.
Holy flippin' moly. So after escaping death, again, I am going to give another Bardic Inspiration to, Buzz. Be like,
That guy.
what? Right, that guy over there.
I mean, we did time together. You forgot me already? Dang.
Death will do that! I nearly saw my maker. Buzz, please hurry up. Take another Bardic Inspiration. Down to my last one. And I'm going to cast another Dissonant Whispers, but at 4th level. Wisdom 17.
26.
Yep. So you take round up or down.
You round down.
Okay, then it's gonna be 8 points of damage, psychic.
How many?
8 points of psychic damage. I rolled a 17 total, so I'm like, what was it? But yeah,
So he takes a quarter of that.
No, I mean, the total is 17.
Yeah,
divided by
so...
half.
Yeah, so he takes 4.
Oh, he's resisting. Understood.
Yes.
Cool. I noticed it didn't bother him as much. Alright.
I mean, he is... You know that he's a Archmage Enchanter who is psychically, essentially attacking the entire town that is hundreds of miles across.
Indeed. Wish I picked better spells.
May I
Enter.
interject with a quick question?
Sure.
Is he currently doing a thing that requires his concentration? No? Okay. That's all.
When he was interacting with the machine, yes, and had, had one of the spells he cast, require concentration. That would have definitely been a thing, but yeah, we had to pass on the saving throw. So.
But that will end my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Jelena.
So we're gonna do a thing, and
Okay.
it's called Fireball.
Okay.
So, yeah. I rolled a 18.
18 damage.
No, 18 to hit.
Fireball doesn't require an attack roll.
Oh, okay, cool. It says it's got a 15 or a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
And I'm upping the level too.
Okay.
So I get
All right.
9.
So everybody make dexterity saving throws.
What?
Well, what's the radius of that spell by any chance, Jelena?
20 foot.
Alright. I feel like I should be out of range of that. Well-
Ted, the results of my dexterity saving throw are bitch, please.
Wait,
I want
never
to see
mind.
that-
That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking it was slow, like I could just cast one ball on him.
No, that's not what fireball is.
Oh.
Fireball is a massive radius
Ah,
in a small room.
that's not gonna work. Okay. So we go to plan B then.
All right.
Sorry, I can't see where shit. Love
Love you anyway.
What?
We love you anyway.
Okay. So 30-foot radius. What about immolation? I can't read radius. Numbers are like, no, I think that's 90 feet. I need a fire spell that doesn't have a large radius.
I think no immolation. I think that's single target, right, Ted?
I believe so. Let me check.
Yeah, that's just your range. I think you're reading.
Okay.
Where fireball is a 20-foot radius, so that's like
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
one creature you can see within range.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
All right. It is a dex save. He has got a 18.
Okay, so he takes half damage. Failed save. The target also burns for spells or blah 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 blah.
Yeah, so he takes half damage and doesn't stay on fire.
Okay, and it is. Oh
It's
my
4
God.
4d6.
I'm scrolling up and down.
15. We got 2 5s. Do I need to add a bonus to that? My spellcasting bonus, probably, yeah.
No.
Probably not.
Straight. Well, no, like, because, like, is it just straight damage, or do I add my bonus, too?
No, it says it takes 4d6 fire damage.
Okay, so yeah, it's just straight. Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I will cast Guidance on Buzz again.
Well, this isn't a bonus action. This one wasn't a bonus action to cast. And guidance is not a bonus action.
It's a cantrip, though.
Yeah, but it requires an action.
It's still an action.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, then we're done.
Okay, Kane, you're up.
Alright, let's swing the big sword again. There we go, that's better. 25 to hit.
I'll solidly hit. What I can do about that?
13 slashing damage on the first one. And we're going to swing on the back end. Okay, that one failed, but I'm going to use. Where did it go? Tactical Mind to re-roll. Or not re-roll, is it? Sorry. Roll D10. Oops. Where's my D10? Roll. So 15 plus 9. 24 to hit.
That does it.
Second strike is 12 damage. 12 slashing damage.
It's not looking good.
And then for my final thing, I'm just going to step in front of Hannibal since he pissed the dude off once already.
I
Go for him again. Just saying.
don't know why he's standing in front of me, man.
Does that end your turn, King?
Yes.
All right. Rill, you're up.
Yeah, I was muted for a second. Sorry about that. I have once again pre-rolled 21 to hit for 36 damage. Do I hit?
Well, I would love to shield, but my reactions have been stolen from me. So yes, you hit.
Hooray! Can I memory knife?
What was the damage?
36.
36.
Hmm.
And you want to steal a memory?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Yes.
All right. So, read me what the roll is on this thing I created a while ago.
Okay, so rules as written, you are not supposed to be able to do this. Rules as written,
Right,
it is int saving throw, and then you choose one of the following effects if they fail. They forget the last minute, and the creature does not recall you or your allies attacking it, suffers disadvantage on its next intelligence, wisdom, charisma saving throw, or cannot speak your name accurately or describe you for 10 minutes.
All right. So, what we're going to do in this situation, because number one, that ended him. So you can describe what that looks like. But because this is a fatal strike, I'm going to allow it this time that you can extract one thing from him as you see fit.
Great. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this guy by the back of his hair and like torque his mouth open, stab him through the roof of his mouth and into his brain. And I'm just gonna like suck the information down into my dagger. I am getting like a just in case for my friend here about like this machine and reversing the things that it is doing.
So, as you shove your dagger up through the roof of his mouth into his brain, instead of it, kind of running like code, you watch as this blue energy kind of bleeds down. Like, sure, there's blood dripping through the dagger and down your hand as well, but a lattice of blue veins and energy kind of leaks through the dagger into your hand and kind of snakes its way up your arm and into your head, and you watch as just this flecks of images flutter through your eyes, taking exactly what you want, essentially giving one of the 3 required rolls to Buzz once you have a moment to kind of tell him.
Cool.
But the body slumps almost the way to the ground. He's now being held up by the vines that are snaking up this guy's legs. But we're out of combat. So what do you guys do?
Buzz keeps working on the machine.
Oh man.
I'm gonna give Buzz guidance now.
I give Buzz my last bardic inspiration.
Well, I still have one, but I haven't used it. So.
Oh.
All right. So I mean, if we're operating in order, Doris would be next. Are you doing anything, Doris?
She heaves a heavy sigh, looks up at the Thorn Mother, and says, "Well, that went exactly as expected, now didn't it?" And that's my whole round.
She strides across the room. Hers and Riven's, as she kind of explains, is more in alchemy than in this. But Buzz, what do you? Let's get a roll.
That is either a. Well, do I have to use different skills from round to round, or like I don't know how?
No, you're still working on Arcana.
Or so I can use Arcana or Tinker Tools.
Arcana or Tinker Tools, yeah. Sorry.
All right, perfect. So that is a 22.
22. So as you get the second barrier done, Rill is able to kind of explain, the last little bit of information, and the third barrier goes down. The fog deteriorates. You watch as the whole thing, the hum, the pulse, the fogginess that has been, kind of affecting all of you, thankfully, not in these moments of combat, it all settles. And down here, where there is no sound of the city above, there is no sound of the engine, no pulse. There's only your, labored breathing, your subtle sighs of relief. It's the only sound you hear. It echoes off the stone. It's a little creepy.
There's a singular thing I would like to do. Assuming I could squeeze something in before all that happens, I want to speak to Dead with the guy that we just murdered and be like, not even ask him questions for the next 10 minutes. I just want him to watch. I'd be like, I think we figured it out. What do you think? And for my 5 questions are going to be, what do you think? Do you think we figured it out? What do you think? I'll spend the spell third level.
Very well done.
Speaking with Dead just to rub it in.
That is quite hilarious. I have never seen Speak with Dead used in such a manner, and I'm gonna have to remember that. That is badass, I must say.
He almost disintegrated me, baby. Like,
That's next level petty. I approve.
Sure.
We learned more about Hannibal in this moment than we did for the whole campaign.
So, are we going to destroy the machine so nobody uses it again?
Are you voicing that in or out of character?
In character.
I do think that would be wise.
So we should blow it up.
That was my plan, yes.
yeah.
Is it a flame resistant?
Nothing's truly.
I don't think so.
So, can everyone back away from it?
Walk.
So she calls forth a disc underneath the body to bring it along with her, but she backs up.
Is everyone clearing or no?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, yes. Before you bring heaven or hell or whatever other plane you are associated with that's fiery and
Don't forget the documentation. And
the documentation.
yeah.
Okay,
he built
now
this
we're going to
thing.
use Fireball. But we have 10 dice now instead of 8.
So you use Fireball. Let me see if I can.
Is everybody clear?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm so happy it adds it up for me. Just let me know when we're ready. I'm guessing it can it make a dex save?
No.
So you just
It's
want
a-
the damage?
Yep. Yeah, it's a stationary object. It doesn't have a dexterity, so
We got a couple. Well, we got a 2, so it's only a 50. 51.
okay. So it, some of it begins to melt and explode. From the explosion, the the Thorn Mother sends in a couple of spells herself to, aid in the destruction. And eventually the metal groans and the whole thing collapses on itself. Nodes fall, the crystalline nodes fall to the ground and shatter on the stone. Some of the Balarium is like dripping and sizzling as it melts along. You guys are free to continue.
Well,
So what is the plan now? Do we head out directly? Is there things that you wish to deal with before we go?
The only thing I can think of is I think it would be appropriate if we allowed Jelena this moment to offer a prayer to her god, as this seems like a very worthy sacrifice, all things considered.
It's a silent prayer. But Jelena puts her hands up in the air and does like kind of like jazz hands. That's it.
every time she casts Fireball, that is a prayer. I think we should get out of the city now.
Yes, hastily if possible.
Should we ask that other Thorn Mother if she wants to come with us?
I was just wondering if we should get the Thorn Daughter.
I mean, Violet?
Violet, yes. So, we'll go check on Violet real quick just to see if she wants to come with us or what she wants to do.
Now, correct. Remind me, what was done? Like, was something done to kind of fix her?
Violet got new
Take-
legs.
I would use that term loosely, but yes.
We got her prosthetic so she would be more mobile.
Okay.
Really just one, but I wanted to say it like that, like Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant.
The Thorn Mother has not really been aware that you guys had kind of latched on to Violet. There's a little bit of a
We got
shock.
we got a Maury moment here.
Well, so be it. Perhaps we might be able to assist her within this new place.
I expect she
Before
may
you leave the civic vault, she looks. None of you are wizards, correct? So she's like,
No.
I would love Kaelrix's spell book if the rest of his belongings are yours. Would that be acceptable?
Does he have any money?
Oh, he does.
I want to go buy a dress before we leave.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to the Elven place. They probably have much nicer dresses there.
Yeah, but do they use the same money? Because we can just spend all his money here and then go.
That's valid. Also, I need to stop by the bookshop because I swear I'm missing a book and I can't for the life of me remember what is it called.
I really hope you don't find that book.
I messaged the Thorn Mother.
She won't know if she does.
Love with me. What you want this book for? Message, cantrip.
So she responds, and a spellcaster. This is a spell book.
You're not gonna use it for anything bad, right?
No. Increase my repertoire. I'm not going to do the experiments that he was doing. So, you look through his other belongings. There are 2 rings, an amulet, a wand, a pouch full of diamonds, and a pouch full of coin.
Ooh. I will detect magic and identify as need be.
Sure. So it is a ring of spell storing, a ring of protection, an amulet of health, a +1 wand. Diamonds are worth 2,000 gold, and there are 2,000 gold coins.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah, I say shopping spree before we leave.
I look at the ring. No chance they're
Does-
disintegrating that, right?
As I say, I think Hannibal needs the ring of protection.
You probably need the amulet of health
Yeah.
because you're the
he-
front linesman.
Depends what his con is.
Oh, me. 16.
The amulet of health just sets your con to 19.
Oh,
Yeah.
my constitution is a 12.
It's actually probably more beneficial if we give it to you.
Or Rill. I don't know, Rill, would you rather have it, or would you want me to have it, or Jelena? Because Jelena is also a spellcaster.
My con's a 17.
Oh.
Well, we can figure out, items offline. Unless you guys want to hash it out now.
Well,
I'm good.
I'm just kind of talking to the Thorn Mother, like, hey, honestly, like, are you going to be a positive force for this city?
Well, I'm not staying in this city. I'm going.
She's going with us.
I'm going with you, and we're traveling to a new dome.
We're gonna try to save the dome.
Well, in that case, as much knowledge you can gain as possible.
That is what wizards tend to do.
Excuse my apprehensions in this, but when it comes
There is more layers of not trusting than there is trusting. That is why I broached the question rather than just try to do it subtly. I expected further arguments or questions.
Well, if no one else will speak up, I'm at least silently speaking up.
Sure.
As I drop.
All right. So is there beyond, doing some shopping and collecting Violet? Is there anything anyone else wishes to do before you step away from Balaria?
Check in with Rill, maybe.
I mean, in all joking around, I want to desecrate this dude's corpse, like ha ha ha. But not really. Just be like, he almost disintegrated me. That's permanent.
It is permanent.
That's permanent death.
I guess, like, if we're not heading out right away and people are doing stuff, I would probably want to go check out Vester and check in on him and see how he's doing.
Vester has recovered. Members of the bloom that were infected that managed to survive. You guys did manage to cure them. He's back to work and he's back to his usual self.
Cool. I'm going to get him high as fuck before I leave, and we're going to have to circle back on that worm hunt sometime. This seems like it might be interesting.
You let me know, brother. When I don't know where you're going, but if you make it back this way, that's certainly something we should make happen.
In my headcanon, Vester sounds like Hulk Hogan when he talks.
Oh yeah!
We're going Kool-Aid Man now?
All right. Any other tidying up that people want to do?
I would like to buy a ticket to the theater and have it sent to Riven with a note telling him to take time from work and go see the theater.
That's
You know what?
hilarious. Yes, real?
Nah, that was just cool of you.
Oh.
Oh, you go ahead.
Anybody else?
I was gonna check in on Rill, just like, whenever it's a quiet moment, probably whenever everyone else is asleep, because we don't sleep but 4 hours. She'll just approach him and lay a hand on his shoulder and say, "Are you free now?"
Oh, absolutely not. They're going to hunt me forever. Every day that I get is stolen. But I've been stealing things my entire life, so I think I'm fine with that.
All right. Do you think they'll follow you to the gloaming order?
They're everywhere. They're already there.
And maybe that's the poison. Regardless. And she pauses and just squeezes your shoulder a little bit in that like grandmotherly way.
Mm-hmm.
You have my trust. Completely.
Thank you. That's a pretty rare thing.
More rare than you know, actually.
You guys take a couple of days to rest up, heal up, watch as the city, unbeknownst to you, goes back to its daily grind. No reach out from Riven or any of the other council members. No grandiose, parade for stopping what was a potentially citywide catastrophe until the agreed upon place and time. The Thorn Mother greets the six of you and the now more steady on her feet Violet. She says, "Are we ready for the next adventure?" She goes towards one of the walls of a building in an alley, and she just gestures, and plants begin to grow up from the loose soil. Various greens that kind of spiral together, making almost like a beanstalk grow the 10-foot up the stone before it pulls itself to the to either side, revealing a glowing green doorway. She reaches out her right hand and her left hand, asking you all to join hands and step through. And as the 8 of you join hands and step forth, your vision swirls into this vast array, a rainbow of greens and vines, as you feel from your center being pulled across the vast distance, centered on a scene created by Doris that she kind of connected with before all of this got started. You see a light up ahead. And that is where we're gonna end this session, this season. And should we decide to, do a season 2, which I'm pretty sure we're gonna do somewhere down the line, depending upon where my next day in the rotation, we'll do Under the Dome Gloaming Arbor. So again, check the links down in the description below. Like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff that YouTube likes you doing. And until next time, stay nerdy.
Hey, nerdy.
Nerdy.